we had a teaser about a month ago, a couple weeks ago, where we just showed a quick image or a quick little video, but we're going to show that again. And then we're going to show you a little glimpse of what Tom Savini actually looks like. So. So that's a little teaser we released a couple weeks ago. People were like, oh, his eyes are glowing. He's got some claws, it appears. Very, very cool thing. So what Tom's has been doing for the last couple months, and us, we've been going back and forth on ideas to bring a new Jason to life, and that's not an easy thing to do. We take the source material very, very serious, and the number of ideas that were thrown out and shot down by Tom, and we think we landed on something really cool. So are these in order?
These are in order, so we're ready to go if you want to show.
Okay, so the idea for Tom's new Jason. The idea is, if you look at the Friday 13 timeline, at the end of part 9, Jason goes to hell. He gets drugged into hell. So this isn't official canon or anything, but this is Tom's interpretation of what actually happened to Jason once he went into hell, because you don't really know. No one ever tells you that. It's not part of the canon. There are no images of Jason. So if you look closely, you can zoom in. He's obviously been through a lot. He's missing some pieces of flesh on his head. There's some chains around his neck and on his body, so, you know, he may have been held captive down there. You can tell there's a lot of fire in his eyes, and he's clearly been burnt to pieces. His skin is burned. He does look like Freddy Krueger just a little bit.
So you can see his mask is kind of charcoaled, darkened. So he's definitely been through some stuff, you know, as far as like, this is like the what if, you know, he comes back.
And you can zoom in if you want. Like, obviously he has some battle wounds on his head and his eyes. So in our game, that's going to glow, and seeing that from a distance in our game is really, really great and really cool to look out on the distance and see the eyes looking at you. So there's a straight-on view. He's obviously got a lot of wounds. Obviously his mask first. Let's start with the mask. It's black. It's burnt to a crisp, pretty much. A lot of deep scratch marks. I don't know who in hell could have given him those.
It's like he's been to hell and back or something, you know?
Yeah.
Actually got to be
He's got some
tough.
shards growing out of him. Yeah. He's got shards growing out of him. A lot of chains where he was held captive. And actually that's my favorite shot because of the skin overlap.
The stretched skin in between his mouth.
Yeah. We're just going to go around the head. You can see part of his ear's missing.
Let's zoom in on that.
So once again, this is Tom's interpretation of what happened to Jason in hell, and it's pretty awesome. We're pretty happy with it, and seeing this guy walk around our game is pretty incredible, actually. So we're not going to show you the rest of the body tonight. We're going to wait till we have another video a couple down the road, but.
And just so that you guys know, this is one of those things that, you know, as a Kickstarter, one of our things that we're trying to do is entice people to help us. So what we originally did was say, hey, if you help us at a specific level, you're going to get this Jason. So if any of you are Kickstarter backers and you hit a specific level, it's listed Tom Savini's Jason, like, you guys get this. That's day one. And there's a fine line between, okay, it's, you know, do we give to everyone or do we give to our early supporters? I mean, as the guys that basically help make this game a reality. So this is a limited thing. Like, it's going to be pre-order only, which there's a tough line on that. It's, you know, it's a new Jason. It's like, holy crap, check out this new design from Tom Savini. So
Who in here is Kickstarter backer? The original Kickstarter backers.
Like,
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys.
And then we rolled into backer.
Thank you all. Thank you all so much for making this dream come true.
So this Savini Jason was available on the Kickstarter site, and then once our Kickstarter ended, we extended into Backer Kit, which is just another website that you have to use if you want to keep selling your game or allow funding. So only Kickstarter backers and only Backer Kit people are going to have this Jason. This was a way to show our fans that it's theirs, it's exclusive to them, so that if you want it, now would be the time to get it before we launch. Because once we launch, we're not going to sell it.
Yeah, it's not going to come back.
But that's part of the deal with the Kickstarter. We wanted to get the Kickstarter back or something really cool. So.
And he is unique. All of the Jasons are unique. They're going to have kill sets. They're going to be able to do their own thing. They have strengths and weaknesses. We haven't elaborated completely on all this yet, but each time you pick a specific Jason after you've unlocked them while you're playing, they're going to play differently. So it's going to be whatever strength that you play to as a gamer. So he's going to be different just the same.